So we are dealing with inverse trigonometric functions today. So but before proceeding to the exercise, we need to understand some basic formula here. So the formula first, here it is sine inverse x plus sine inverse y equals sine inverse x times under root of 1 minus y square plus y times under root of 1 minus x square. So after that, here are two variables. One is sine inverse x, here it is sine inverse y. X and y are two different variables. So I am going to suppose this sine inverse x is angle A and sine inverse y is angle B. So let sine inverse x equals A, after that sine inverse y equals angle B. So it implies that x equals sine A, y equals, here it is sine B. So here the sign is plus. So we are going to use the formula for sine A plus B. We know sine A plus B. So the formula for sine A plus B will be sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, or sine A plus B remains the same. So what is the replacement for sine A? For sine A you can write that is x. For cos B we have to change that in terms of sign. So cos B is given by under root of 1 minus sine square B plus, for this cos A you change that in terms of sign. Cos A is under root of 1 minus sine square A, sine B you can replace that by y, or sine A plus B, x remains the same, under root 1 minus, here it is sine square B, but for sine B you can replace that by y, so it will be y square, 1 minus y square plus, write this y first, under root of 1 minus sine A. For sine A you can replace that by x, here it is sine square A, so write here x square, or you leave this A plus B just in left hand side. So A plus B, sine to right hand side, that will be sine inverse x times under root of 1 minus y square plus y times under root of 1 minus x square. So now we are leading the final conclusion. For this A you can write that as sine inverse x, so replace that by sine inverse x, plus for this B you can replace that by sine inverse y, so write that as sine inverse y. So the after that sine inverse x plus sine inverse y, the formula here it will be sine inverse x times under root of 1 minus y square plus y times under root of 1 minus x square. So you remember one of this formula first here, sine inverse x plus sine inverse y, that will be sine inverse x times under root of 1 minus y square plus y times under root of 1 minus x square. So similarly, now this formula 2 will be sine inverse x minus sine inverse y. So the formula will be sine inverse x times under root of 1 minus y square minus y times of under root of 1 minus x square. Just we have to apply here the formula for sine A minus B. It will be sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Now we are dealing with formula 2, cos inverse x plus cos inverse y equals to cos inverse x times y under root of 1 minus x square times under root of 1 minus y square. So how many variables are here? One is x, one is y. So you have to suppose individually, one is angle A, So let you write here cos inverse x is angle A, cos inverse y is angle B. So what does it imply here? So x equals, here it will be cos A. So for y that will be, for y it will be cos B. Now here it is plus, and the problem is relating with cos inverse formula. So we are going to apply the formula for, here it is plus, so we know. So let me explain the formula. Let me say the formula for cos A plus B. The formula for cos A plus B, it will be cos A times cos B minus sin A times sin B. Or let me continue the problem here. So cos A plus B. For this cos A, you can replace that by x. For this cos B, you can replace that by y. So cos A can be replaced by x. Cos B can be replaced by y. Be confident. Cos A can be replaced by x. Cos B can be replaced by y. Minus. But for sin A, you have to change that in terms of cos. So sin A is under root of 1 minus cos square A times, for sin B you write under root of 1 minus cos square B, or cos A plus B. So here it is x times y minus under root 1 minus. So for cos A you can replace that by x. But here it is cos square A. So you are able to write here under root 1 minus x square times under root 1 minus, for cos B. For cos B you can replace that by y. So it will be cos square B will be here y square, or cos A plus B, or otherwise here you can write here A plus B cos to the right hand side, it will be cos inverse x times y minus under root of 1 minus x square times under root of 1 minus y square. So we are near to the final result. So what is the original replacement for angle A? That is cos inverse x. So write that is cos inverse x plus, here it is angle B. For angle B the replacement will be cos inverse y. So you replace that as cos inverse y. So here it is cos inverse x times y minus under root of 1 minus x square times under root of 1 minus y square. Similarly, so now the formula will write here cos inverse x minus cos inverse y. Here it is plus, here it is minus, so here it is minus. So you replace that as cos inverse x times y plus under root of 1 minus x square times under root of 1 minus y square. So this is very important formula here. Cos inverse x plus cos inverse y, it will be replaced by cos inverse x times y minus under root of 1 minus x square times under root of 1 minus y square. So while moving to the exercise, so we have to remember this formula because this is most frequently asked question. And cos inverse x minus cos inverse y, you can replace that by cos inverse x times y plus under root of 1 minus x square under root of 1 minus y square. This is one of the basic formula. Now formula number 3, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equals to tan inverse x plus y whole it be divided by 1 minus xy. But before proceeding to this formula, we must know the basic trigonometric formula here. So the formula here it is tan A plus B. So you need to remember the basic formula which you have studied earlier. Tan A plus B can be replaced by tan A plus tan B whole it be divided by 1 minus tan A times tan B. So this formula will be applicable here. So after that, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, and remember here we have tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. We have two variables, one is x and one is y. So we have to suppose that is separate, or you can say individually, angles A and angle B. So let tan inverse x equals angle A. So after that tan inverse y equals angle B. So what does it imply here? X equals here it will be tan A, y equals here it is tan B. So now here we are dealing with plus, so we need to apply the formula for tan A plus B. We know tan A plus B, so that will be tan A plus tan B whole it be divided by 1 minus tan A times tan B, or here it is tan A plus B. Now for this tan A you can replace that by x, tan B you can replace that by y. So tan A is x plus tan B is y whole it be divided by 1 minus tan A is again x here, tan B is y. So write here x times y, or here you leave that A plus B. Now tan you can take to the right hand side. So that will be tan inverse x plus y whole it be divided by 1 minus xy. Therefore, so what is the replacement for angle A here? For angle A you can write that as tan inverse x, and for angle B you can replace that by tan inverse y. So our basic formula here it is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, that will be tan inverse x plus y whole it be divided by 1 minus xy. So after that here it is plus. So after that let me write the formula for tan inverse x. Similarly what you can say now, if that is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y, that will be tan inverse x minus y whole it be divided by 1 plus xy. So be confident that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, it is tan inverse x plus y whole divided by 1 minus xy, and this formula will be applicable in the further coming exercise. Now we are dealing with formula for sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals pi by 2. Here pi refers to 180 degree, or otherwise you can say 200 grade. You can leave that grade and you can suppose that is 180 by 2, that is 90 degree. So but before that you need to remember these two formula. So after that you must be well known that sin 90 minus theta, that will be cos theta. After that cos 90 minus theta, that will be sin theta. So you can start from anywhere. So here it is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals pi by 2. So here it contains only one variable. So let me suppose that just this variable I am taking, that is angle A. So let sin inverse x equals A. So after that we will continue here and you will obtain the same result here, or x equals sin inverse to the right hand side, it will be sin A. So now for sin theta you can replace that by cos 90 minus theta, that means sin A you can replace that by cos 90 minus theta, that means, or x equals sin. So this sin A, sin theta you can replace that by cos 90 minus theta, that means 90 you can replace that by pi by 2. So sin theta will be cos, for 90 you can write here pi by 2 minus angle A. So you take this cos to the left hand side, so you can write here cos inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2 minus A. So minus A you can take it to the left hand side, so you write here A plus cos inverse x equals pi by 2. Now what is the original replacement for this angle A? That is sin inverse x. So what you can say, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x, that is equal to here pi by 2. That means now sin inverse x plus cos inverse equals pi by 2. It is not necessary that you have to do from sin inverse x, you can start it from cos inverse x also. So let me show. So you can write here, let cos inverse x equals a. It is not necessary that you have to start from sin inverse x. You can start from cos inverse x and obtain the similar result. Or x equals, you can cos inverse to the right hand side, you can write here cos a, or x equals, for cos a you can write that sin 90 minus a. So for cos a you can write here sin 90 means here pi by 2 minus a. So you take this sign to the left hand side. So write here sin inverse x equals pi by 2 minus a. So transport it to the next side, left hand side. So here it is sin inverse x plus a equals pi by 2. Therefore sin inverse x remains the same. Now for a you can replace that by cos inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2. That means you can start from anywhere. Here it is only one variable, that is x, but before that you need to understand that sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Now cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, which we have already discussed in class 9 and 10. Now formula number 5, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x equals pi by 2. But before that you need to remember here tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus theta, that will be here cot theta. In a similar pattern, cot 90 minus theta, that will be tan theta. So after that, here you are seeing only one variable, that is x. Here also it is x. So you can start from anywhere here. So let tan inverse x equals, you can suppose that is angle A, or otherwise you can suppose that is theta. Or x equals tan inverse to the next side, you write here x equals tan A. Or x equals tan A. So tan A can be replaced by cot 90 minus A. So you can write here cot 90 refers to pi by 2 minus A. So cot to the left hand side, you can write here cot inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2 minus A. Minus A you can take it to left hand side. So you are able to write a plus cot inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2. Now we are near to the final result. For a you can replace that by tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2. So it is not necessary that you must start from tan inverse x. You can start from cot inverse x also. So let me explain that also. So let, you can start from cot inverse x equals a also. So let cot inverse x equals a, angle A. So x equals, here it is cot A, or x equals, for cot theta you can replace that by tan 90 minus theta. Cot A you can replace that by tan 90 minus A. So for cot A you can write here tan 90 minus A. So tan you take to the, you transport to the left hand side. So you can write here tan inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2 minus A. So minus A you take it to left hand side. So tan inverse x plus A equals pi by 2. Therefore tan inverse x remains the same. For angle A you can replace that by cot inverse x. So the formula for tan inverse x plus cot inverse x equals pi by 2. Formula number 6, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equals pi by 2. But before that we need to remember sec 90 degree minus theta, that will be cosec theta. Cosec 90 degree minus theta, that will be sec theta. So here it contains only one variable, that is x. So let sec inverse x equals angle A, or x equals sec inverse to the next side, it will be sec A. Now for sec theta you can replace that by cosec 90 minus theta, or x equals for sec a you can write that is cosec pi by 2 minus a. So cosec to the next side, in left hand side you can write here cosec inverse x equals pi by 2 minus a. Minus a you take it to left hand side, or a plus cosec inverse x equals pi by 2. Now what is the original replacement for angle A? That is sec inverse x. So you write here sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x, that is equal to pi by 2. So it is not necessary that you have to suppose sec inverse x is a. You can start from cosec inverse x equals a also. So let me proceed that also. Let cosec inverse x equals a, or x equals cosec inverse you take it to right hand side, it will be cosec a. So after that for cosec a you can replace that by sec 90 minus a, or x equals cosec, that will be sec 90 is pi by 2 minus a. Sec you take to now left hand side, so that will be sec inverse x equals pi by 2 minus a. This minus a you take it to left hand side, or sec inverse x plus a, that is equal to pi by 2. So what is the original replacement for here? Angle A. Angle A is cosec inverse x. Therefore sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equals pi by 2. So these are our basic formula. Sin inverse x equals tan inverse x divided by under root of 1 minus x square. So this is one of the important formula here. So you suppose that a sin inverse x is a. Let sin inverse x equals angle A. It implies that x equals, here it is, sin A. Now sin you have to convert that in terms of tan. So we know, now we are well known with the formula tan A equals sin A divided by cos A, or tan A equals, for this sin A you can replace that by x, but for cos A you have to change that in terms of sin. Cos A is given by under root of 1 minus sin square A, or tan A equals x divided by under root of 1 minus, for sin A you can replace that by x, here it is sin square A, so x divided by under root of 1 minus x square, or A equals tan you take to right hand side, that will be tan inverse x divided by under root of 1 minus x square. So the replacement for A, so our angle A is sin inverse x. So now the final result is sin inverse x equals tan inverse x divided by under root of 1 minus x square. So this is one of the important formula we will deal in the exercise. Now formula 8, sin inverse x equals cosec inverse 1 by x. Now this x contains x divided by 1. So now the reciprocal of x by 1, that will be 1 by x. But we will deal with the formula here. So here it is only one variable. So now let sin inverse x equals angle A. So it implies that x equals sin A. We know, so we are well known with the formula in the previous classes, that sin A times cosec A, that is 1, or for sin A you can replace that by x. So x times cosec A, that is 1, or cosec A equals 1 by x, or a equals, you take this cosec to right inside, so that will be cosec inverse 1 by x. Therefore for a the original replacement is sin inverse x. Sin inverse x equals cosec inverse 1 by x. Similarly what you can write here, it is now sin inverse x is cosec inverse 1 by x. So x divided by 1, x divided by 1, make it reciprocal, it will be 1 by x. So what you can say now? Now similarly cosec inverse x you can write, that is sin inverse 1 by x. Tan inverse x equals cot inverse 1 by x. So this x contains 1 in denominator. So for tan inverse x by 1, you can write here cot inverse reciprocal of x by 1, that will be 1 by x. So you can understand the formula in this easier way. Now let me proceed here. So here it is only one variable. So let tan inverse x equals a. It implies that x equals, here it is tan a. So after that we know, we are well known with the formula tan a times cot a, that is equal to 1. So for this problem I will give you the next method also. So for tan a you can replace that by x times, so cot a, you write the same, cot a equals 1, or cot a equals 1 by x, or a equals cot to the next side, it will be cot inverse 1 by x. So what is the original replacement for angle a here? Tan inverse x. Therefore tan inverse x equals, here it will be cot inverse 1 by x. So let me provide you next method also. Second method, here it is in a similar pattern. You suppose that tan inverse x, is a. Let tan inverse x equals a, or now you can write here x equals tan inverse to the next side, it will be tan a. For tan a you can do 1 by cot a, or x equals tan a is 1 by cot a, or just do the rearrangement here. So write here cot a equals 1 by x, or cot to the next side, in right hand side you can write here cot inverse 1 by x. Now what is the original replacement for angle a here? Tan inverse x. So you write here tan inverse x equals cot inverse 1 by x. Similarly, now what you can say here, in a similar pattern, in a similar way, you can say here cot inverse x equals tan inverse 1 by x. Here x contains 1 in denominator, just write tan inverse x here, x by 1, if you make it reciprocal it will be 1 by x. Now formula number 9, sec inverse x equals cos inverse 1 by x. So it contains only one variable. So write here let sec inverse x equals angle a, or you write sec inverse, you take it to the right hand side, x equals, here it will be sec a. We know sec a into cos a, the result is 1 here, or for sec a you can replace that by x times cos a, that is equal to 1, or cos a equals 1 by x. Now you leave this a in left hand side, or a equals, here it is cos inverse 1 by x. Now what is the original replacement for angle a here? Sec inverse x. So sec inverse x equals cos inverse 1 by x. So we have already discussed the second method in formula 8. Now in a similar pattern, what you can write here? Similarly you can write here sec inverse x equals cos inverse 1 by x. Now you can write here cos inverse x equals sec inverse 1 by x. Now formula 10, cot inverse x plus cot inverse y equals to cot inverse x times y minus 1 whole it be divided by y plus x. But before proceeding to this formula, we need to know basic trigonometric formula here. So we need the formula cot A plus B. So the formula for cot A plus B, the formula will be cot A times cot B minus 1 whole it be divided by cot B plus cot A, or otherwise you can write here cot A plus cot B. So here x and y are two variables here. So you need to suppose let cot inverse x equals A. Now cot inverse y you suppose that is angle B. Cot inverse x you suppose that is angle A, and cot inverse y you suppose that is angle B. Now here it is x equals cot to the right hand side, it will be x equals cot A, y equals here it is cot B. Now here it is plus, so we need to apply the formula for cot A plus B, which I have written in that right hand side, cot A plus B. So what is the formula for cot A plus B? Cot A times cot B minus 1 whole it be divided by cot B plus cot A, or otherwise you can write cot A plus cot B, that does not matter in plus here. Or here it is cot A plus B. Now do the replacement. Cot A can be replaced by x, cot B can be replaced by everywhere. Cot A is x, cot B is y minus 1. Here it is y plus x. Or leave this A plus B in left hand side. Now A plus B, that is equal to cot inverse x times y minus 1 whole it be divided by y plus x. So we are near to the final result. Our angle A is cot inverse x, angle B is cot inverse y. So write here cot inverse x plus cot inverse y, that is cot inverse x times y minus 1 whole it be divided by y plus x. Similarly, now in a similar pattern, similarly we can deduce the next formula for cot inverse x minus cot inverse y, that will be cot inverse x times y plus 1 divided by y minus x. Because the formula for cot A plus B, you need to remember the formula for cot A plus B and cot A minus B. For cot A minus B, the formula will be here cot A times cot B plus 1 whole divided by cot B minus cot A, not cot A minus cot B. So here it will be cot B minus cot A. So now in a similar pattern you can say cot inverse x minus cot inverse y is x times y plus 1 whole divided by y minus x. Now this is one of the most fundamental formula for this inverse trigonometric function. So formula number 11, 2 tan inverse x, that is tan inverse 2x whole it be divided by 1 minus x square, sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square, cos inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. But before proceeding here, you need to know the formula. Some basic formula here. So tan 2a in terms of tan a, that will be 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. Now sin 2a in terms of tan a, 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a, and cos 2a, the formula will be 1 minus tan square a whole divided by 1 plus tan square a. So if you know all these three formulae here, after that we can proceed to the question. So here it contains only one variable, that is x. Now we are dealing with tan, sin, tan and cos. So let tan inverse x you suppose that is a, leave these two because we have here also 2a, here also 2a, here also 2a. So now let tan inverse x equals a. So what does it imply here? tan inverse to the next side, you can say x equals tan A. Now we will apply the formula for tan 2A, after that sin 2A and cos 2A. We know. So what is the formula for tan 2A first? Tan 2A is 2 tan A whole it be divided by 1 minus tan square A. In a similar pattern, we will write that for sin 2A. Sin 2A is 2 tan A whole divided by 1 plus tan square A. Now after that, the last one cos 2A, that is 1 minus tan square A whole it be divided by 1 plus tan square A. Or we will continue here. Tan 2A equals to, for tan A you can replace that by x everywhere. Now 2 remains the same, tan A is x whole divided by 1 minus tan square A. Tan A is x, so tan square A is x square. So after that sin 2A, 2 remains the same everywhere. In terms of tan A you replace that by x, 2x divided by 1 plus x square. So here it is now cos 2A, that is 1 minus x square whole it be divided by 1 plus x square. So everywhere in place of tan A you can replace that by x. Or 2A, here it is 2A, tan you take to the right hand side, so it will be tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. Here also repeat the same steps. 2A equals sin to the right hand side, sin inverse 2x whole divided by 1 plus x square. Here also now you can write 2A equals cos inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. So after that, in place of A you can replace that by tan inverse x. Therefore 2 tan inverse x equals, here it is tan inverse 2x whole divided by 1 minus x square. Here you can write 2 tan inverse x equals sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. Here also 2 tan inverse x equals cos inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. So combining all these three results, so 2 tan inverse x, here also 2 tan inverse x, here also 2 tan inverse x. So combining all these three results we have. So now the formula for 2 tan inverse x, the formula for 2 tan inverse x will be tan inverse 2x whole divided by 1 minus x square equals sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square equals, here it is cos inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. So now after that, for 2 tan inverse x you need to remember all this formula. 2 tan inverse x is tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. Sometimes we have to use this 2, sometimes we have to use this 2, sometimes we are going to use this 2 in the exercise problems.